The procurement officer is a crucial figure in any organization that relies on goods and services for daily operations. Tasked with acquiring the materials, products, and resources necessary for smooth functioning, the procurement officer ensures that everything is sourced efficiently, cost-effectively, and according to specified standards. Whether operating in the private sector, government, or non-profit arena, this role demands a strong understanding of supply chains, market dynamics, and negotiation strategies. The job description of a procurement officer covers various responsibilities that revolve around sourcing, purchasing, vendor management, and compliance. Procurement officers act as the link between their organization and external suppliers. They identify what is needed internally, source suppliers who can provide those goods or services, negotiate terms, and oversee the purchasing process from start to finish. The role is both strategic and operational, requiring a mix of analytical thinking, relationship management, and financial acumen. As companies focus more on cost control, sustainability, and efficiency, the procurement officer's role becomes increasingly vital to maintaining competitive operations. This position is central to managing costs, maintaining quality, and ensuring timely delivery of goods and services. A procurement officer works closely with internal departments to understand needs and translate them into procurement actions. Whether the requirement is for office supplies, raw materials, or outsourced services, the officer ensures that procurement aligns with the organization's budget, timeline, and quality expectations. The job description of a procurement officer highlights the importance of ethics, accountability, and strategic insight in all purchasing activities. Primary responsibilities of a procurement officer. The responsibilities of a procurement officer start with identifying the needs of various departments and translating those into procurement plans. This involves coordinating with internal stakeholders to determine what items or services are required, the specifications involved, and the preferred timeframe for delivery. The procurement officer then develops a strategy to acquire those items in the most cost-effective manner while maintaining quality. Vendor selection and management are key components of the role. Procurement officers are responsible for researching potential suppliers, evaluating their capabilities, and comparing quotations. After selecting suitable vendors, they negotiate terms such as pricing, delivery schedules, and payment terms to achieve the best value for the organization. Establishing and maintaining strong supplier relationships ensures a reliable supply chain and fosters better cooperation. Another core responsibility is overseeing the actual procurement process. This includes creating and managing purchase orders, verifying invoices, monitoring deliveries, and ensuring goods received meet the required standards. In case of any discrepancies, the procurement officer liaises with vendors to resolve issues promptly. Maintaining proper documentation and records of purchases is essential for auditing and compliance purposes. Procurement offices also monitor market trends and price fluctuations to inform purchasing strategies. Being aware of changing market dynamics helps in anticipating cost increases or supply disruptions. They may analyze historical data, supplier performance, and inventory levels to improve future procurement decisions. Cost analysis and budget management are integral aspects of the job, as procurement officers strive to optimize expenditure and avoid waste. Ensuring compliance with legal and organizational policies is another crucial task. Procurement officers must adhere to procurement laws, ethical standards, and internal procedures. This involves maintaining transparency in supplier selection, avoiding conflicts of interest, and ensuring contracts are fair and lawful. In government and regulated sectors, strict adherence to procurement regulations is mandatory. Key skills and qualities of a procurement officer. The job demands a combination of technical knowledge, interpersonal skills, and ethical judgment. One of the most essential skills for a procurement officer is negotiation. Whether it's securing favorable prices or arranging better payment terms, Effective negotiation skills can lead to significant cost savings and improved vendor relationships. Analytical thinking is equally important. Procurement officers need to assess supplier proposals, analyze costs, evaluate risks, and interpret purchasing data. Being detail-oriented helps ensure that specifications are met and that documentation is accurate. These skills are crucial for making informed decisions that balance cost, quality, and timeliness. Communication and interpersonal skills are vital for coordinating with both internal departments and external suppliers. Procurement officers must clearly convey requirements, manage expectations, and resolve conflicts when they arise. Building trust and rapport with suppliers often leads to better cooperation and performance. Time management and organizational skills are also key. Procurement officers handle multiple requests, deadlines, and vendor interactions at once. They must prioritize tasks, track orders, and ensure that each purchase meets its timeline without compromising quality. Effective planning and record-keeping help streamline procurement processes and support organizational efficiency. Integrity and ethical behavior are non-negotiable qualities. Since procurement involves handling company funds and making purchasing decisions, procurement officers must act with honesty, transparency, and fairness. They are expected to avoid favoritism, follow procurement protocols, and protect the interests of the organization. Technological proficiency is increasingly important in modern procurement. Many organizations use procurement software or enterprise resource planning (ERP) systems to manage purchasing activities. Familiarity with these tools allows procurement officers to work more efficiently, track transactions, and generate insightful reports. Work environment and career challenges. Procurement officers work in a variety of environments, including corporate offices, manufacturing plants, government agencies, hospitals, and educational institutions. Depending on the size and nature of the organization, they may be part of a small procurement team or oversee a large department. Some roles involve travel, particularly when meeting with suppliers or visiting production facilities. The job can be fast-paced and sometimes stressful, especially when dealing with urgent orders, delayed shipments, or budget constraints. Procurement officers are expected to respond quickly to changes in demand, supplier performance, or market conditions. These pressures require flexibility, resilience, and the ability to make sound decisions under pressure. One of the challenges procurement officers face is balancing cost with quality. Choosing the cheapest option isn't always the best decision, as it may compromise the durability or suitability of goods and services. Procurement officers must strike a balance that meets both financial and operational goals. Another challenge is dealing with supply chain disruptions, whether due to geopolitical tensions, natural disasters, or logistical problems. In such cases, procurement officers must quickly identify alternatives, renegotiate contracts, and adjust procurement plans to maintain operations. Risk management and contingency planning become crucial under these circumstances. Educational background and career path. A bachelor's degree in supply chain management, business administration, logistics, or a related field is typically required for procurement officer roles. Some positions, particularly in technical industries, may prefer candidates with additional certifications or specialized education. Common certifications include the Certified Purchasing Professional (CPP), Certified Supply Chain Professional (CSCP), and the Chartered Institute of Procurement and Supply (CIPS) qualifications. Entry-level roles in procurement or logistics can provide valuable experience for aspiring procurement officers. With time and demonstrated competence, individuals can advance to senior roles such as procurement manager, supply chain director, or head of procurement. Continued professional development, industry knowledge, and strong performance are essential for career progression. Practical experience, such as internships or project-based assignments, is also beneficial. Exposure to procurement software, contract negotiation, and supplier management builds a solid foundation for success in the field. In addition to technical knowledge, a deep understanding of the organization's industry and operations helps procurement officers make more strategic decisions. Conclusion: the job description of a procurement officer encompasses a wide range of responsibilities that are essential to the smooth and cost-effective functioning of an organization. From identifying needs and sourcing suppliers to managing contracts and ensuring timely delivery, procurement officers play a strategic role in supporting business operations. They must balance financial prudence with operational efficiency, always acting with integrity and professionalism. A successful procurement officer possesses strong analytical, communication, and negotiation skills, along with a deep understanding of supply chain dynamics. The ability to work under pressure, manage multiple priorities, and adapt to changing market conditions is vital. By ensuring that goods and services are sourced effectively, procurement officers contribute significantly to their organization's overall success and sustainability.